Guys, Andrew from Babylon here. I am here to tell you guys that there are way too many games coming out for the Nintendo Switch in the month of October. But we're not here to talk about every single game coming out because that is just insane. There are just way too many games coming out. I mean, here, you can check them out right there. These are all the games that are set to be coming out in October. But I just wanted to specifically call out 10 games that I personally plan on picking up, playing, and I think that you should play too. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button on this video, subscribe for more content, and without further ado, let's just hop right in. So the first game on my list comes out on October 5th, Super Monkey Ball Bananamania. Roll through wondrous worlds with I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've never played a Super Monkey Ball game before. You can roast me in the comments below. And friends, as you race to stop monkey mad scientist Dr. Bad Boon from blowing up Jungle Island. Join the all-star monkey team of Mimi, Gon, Baby Yan Yan, and Doctor as you bounce, tilt, and roll your way across hundreds of delightfully crafted levels and mazes. It's monkey business for the gang as you take down Mr. Bad Boon and steal back your beloved bananas. Again, I've never played any of these Super Monkey Ball games, but they look amazing. And I know Nintendo Life, especially John Cartwright from Nintendo Life, has been going nuts, or should I say bananas, about this game. Sorry for that one. Also, on October 5th, moving right along, we have Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, a.k.a. the possible Smash Bros. Killer. I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, I hope this game does well. I love Nickelodeon. It looks fun, looks awesome, but let's just talk about it. Brawl it out as your favorite Nickelodeon characters in bombastic platform battles. With a power-packed cast of heroes from the Nickelodeon universe, face off with all-stars from SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Loud House, Danny Phantom, Real Monsters, The Wild Thornberrys, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, and more to determine ultimate animation domination. With unique movesets and attacks inspired by their personalities, each character has an individual style of play enabling endless action for Nickelodeon's legions of fans. Select your favorite and then let the intense brawls begin with online and local multiplayer action. Again, this game looks amazing. I can't wait to play this one with my friends. Possibly stream it over on twitch.tv/Babylon Gaming. You can check us out. We stream all the time. Just seems like a fun party game. And Smash has been around forever. You know, we need a good game to come out and really try to take down the champion. But I know there's been other games like it in the past. But I think Nickelodeon has that brand dominance that might make it a powerhouse in this field. Next game on the list, we don't need an introduction. Metroid Dread. I can go on and on and on forever talking about this game and how excited I am and how it's going to take up a lot of my time. But let's just dive in. Upon investigating a mysterious transmission on planet ZDR, Samus faces a mysterious foe that traps her in this dangerous world. The remote planet has been overrun by vicious alien life forms and murderous robots called Emmy. Hunt or be hunted as you make your way through a labyrinth of enemies in Samus' most intense side-scrolling adventure yet. Guide Samus Aran in an intergalactic bounty hunter raised by an ancient tribe and traverse the many environments of a dangerous world. Parkour over obstacles, slide through tight spaces, counter enemies, and battle your way through the planet. Through her countless missions, Samus has never experienced a threat like the dread of ZDR. Gain abilities and return to previous areas to find new areas and hidden upgrades in classic Metroid gameplay. Planet ZDR's sprawling map is home to many secrets to discover and powers to find. You'll need to be prepared to evade and destroy Emmy robots and overcome the dread plaguing ZDR. Game of the year. Huge Game of the Year contender for me. I tried to make a video on this actually, and I recorded it on my iPhone instead of using my traditional webcam that I record most of these videos on, and it did not work out well at all. I had to convert it over into an MP4. It was a QuickTime video. It just didn't work. It cut off like 5 or 7 minutes of the video. Tried to edit it. It just wasn't a great time. So go get Metroid Dread, please. We need to make sure that RGT ends up playing Ball in Wonderland. So also coming out on October 8th is Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect Connected is Tetris like you've never seen it or heard it or felt it before. An incredibly addictive, unique, and breathtakingly gorgeous reinvention of one of the most popular puzzle games of all time from the people who brought you the award-winning Rez Infinite and legendary puzzle game Luminous. The game features cross-platform multiplayer, up to 8 players online, over 30 different stages, ranked and unranked matches. I love Tetris so much, especially the Tetris on the Nintendo DS. I don't know if a lot of you have played that one, but being able to play like the different style games based on the different style Nintendo games like Legend of Zelda, Super Metroid, even Mario, it was a lot of fun. I can't wait to be able to take this game on the go. I didn't play it on PS4 or Xbox One, so I'm really looking forward to hopping in. But I don't know if my bank account's really excited for it, because also on October 8th is the release of Nintendo Switch OLED, which I will be doing a comparison video of the day of when it comes out. I do plan on getting my hands on an OLED. I have it pre-ordered, have it already ready to go. Just got to pick it up from GameStop when it launches. We'll definitely be making a couple videos showcasing the differences between. I know you're probably getting pretty fatigued already by all these different videos coming out, because a lot of people in the game industry, especially the gaming YouTube side, have gotten their mitts on it. I'm jealous, very jealous. We don't really need to go over too much about it because a lot of you already know what the Nintendo Switch OLED is, but for those who don't, the new system features a vibrant 7-inch OLED screen, a wide adjustable stand, a dock with a wired LAN port, 64GB of internal storage, and enhanced audio. Moving right along, October 14th is a freaking awesome looking game called Tears of Avia. Tears of Avia, if I'm even pronouncing that right, is a turn-based strategy and tactics game set in beautiful world of Estra. Play as a varied and exciting cast of characters on your adventure through Estra, or I don't know how to pronounce that, each with their own abilities and view on each other. As war continues to split the land, will camaraderie conquer all, or will personal view rip your team apart? Create your party from 5 different classes and dozens of playable characters. Combine hundreds of unique skills to ensure victory and never have the same fight twice, as each character features its own upgrade and leveling tree. Combine abilities to create powerful combos against your foes, or combine defensive abilities to negate the deadliest attacks. Combine burn, freeze, stun, cripple, and more to obtain your goals, and use magic and tactics to protect your heroes. This game looks awesome, man. Just looking at it, it reminds me so much of Final Fantasy Tactics, Project Triangle, Square, whatever that game is that's coming out eventually. If you watched my Nintendo Direct video, you'll know that I was very excited about that one. So this kind of reminds me a lot of that as well. I love the animation of the game. The game just looks gorgeous. Can't wait to see it on the OLED. Looks awesome. Moving right along, we have on October 19th, Dying Light Platinum Edition. Rove an infected world where only the strongest will make it. Master your combat skills to fight monsters of all kinds, both human and the undead. Parkour through the roofs, craft weapons, and help others survive while you're confronting your own nightmares. I love Dying Light. It is so much fun. I also apparently cannot talk tonight. The game's awesome. I played so much of it. I almost 100%ed it on the Xbox 360, and I'm so looking forward to playing it on the go. Again, my favorite feature of the Nintendo Switch is being able to play these games on the go, and it's really cool to see that this game's also coming out, because there's, not to say there's a lack of these rated R style games and everything like that, but getting something a little more gruesome and stuff like that is always awesome to get on the Nintendo Switch. Like, I know we have all the Resident Evil games, and there's apparently, the Grand Theft Auto trilogy might make its way over here, rumored and stuff like that, but I'm looking forward to playing it again on the go, especially because it's the Platinum Edition, which comes with all the DLC, everything you need. Can't wait. On October 26th, Guardians of the Galaxy Cloud version. Fire up Star-Lord's jet boots for a wild ride across the cosmos in this third-person action-adventure game, and a fresh take on Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy. With the unpredictable Guardians at your side, blast your way from one explosive situation to another, with original and iconic Marvel characters caught in a struggle for the fate of the universe. Why isn't there multiplayer? I've been saying that since we first saw this at the Direct. The game looks awesome. It looks fun. It reminds me a lot of Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, and especially the latest Marvel Avengers game, which is now available on Game Pass as of recording. So finally going to check that game out. But where is the multiplayer? I know that this is getting a lot of praise. Like, the game is surprisingly pretty good, I guess, but I just still don't understand why it's not a 4-player co-op game. This would be so much fun on the Nintendo Switch, getting 4 buddies to come over, you just all hop on together, you can do the couch co-op style gaming, all on your own console. It's a lot of fun. I am kind of nervous, though, because this is the cloud version. I've personally never tried out the cloud version of any of the Nintendo Switch games. Like, I know Control came to the Switch via cloud service, and I know my big brother did play it. He said it played pretty good, but he was the only one on their Wi-Fi at the time. So with the OLED having the new LAN port available on the dock, I'm interested. I'm going to try it out, and I plan on doing a review on this channel so you guys can kind of see how it plays on the Nintendo Switch compared to the other consoles. Moving on to the next day, October 27th, my brother wanted an honorable mention about this game. Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater. Experience all of the horror from the original Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater with new remastered visuals, new costumes, and a photo mode feature. The main adventure consists of 3 interconnected stories which led the player to uncover the horrifying truth behind a string of recent tragic deaths taking place in a forest with an infamous story. Take on the role of one of 3 people with the power of the camera obscura and the ability to see through the shadows of those spirited away. The story will take you on a frightening adventure through the ruins of an eerie inn, a shrine filled with life-sized dolls, and a lake full of dead priestesses. Ooh. Each location is connected by a stream of water flowing throughout the mountain. This formerly holy water is tied to the most horrifying mystery of all, the history of death and darkness on Mount Hikami. So this game officially releases in Japan, because the Switch is region-free, you can get the game early. But there's no voice acting. But there is a patch coming for English voice acting on November 30th, so if you're interested in getting this game early, you can. But there's no voice acting for the English copy until later. Next on the list, we got, on October 29th, Mario Party Superstars. Mario Party is back with 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 Mario Party games. Frosting meets flowers as you race to get the most stars and sabotage your opponents on the Peach's birthday cake board from the original Mario Party game. Or watch the countdown that unleashes Bowser's chain beam and hold on to those coins on the Spaceland board. The tides can turn quickly in Mario Party, so stay vigilant, partygoers. This and all other modes can be played online as well. Thank you. I know the last Mario Party came out this year, didn't have any online mode. Or actually, did it come out this year or was it last year? I personally don't remember. Didn't want to play it because I played a little bit of it. That was a dumb sentence. We're going to cut that out. I did play it, but I hated that you had to use Joy-Cons. It just really drove me nuts. I mean, I get it. It's a gimmicky thing for the Nintendo Switch. They want to try to utilize it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to play with my controller. So I'm very excited about this one because it looks like you don't have to just use the Joy-Cons. You can use your controller because you are playing 5 of classic games, board games from the Nintendo 64, which is cool because it ties in to the NSO now having, well, soon, changing their service and putting the Nintendo 64 and putting on the Sega Genesis. I was kind of curious as to why it was the Nintendo 64 versions of the game boards. I mean, I guess also too because those Nintendo 64 games were just very good. So I can understand why they would choose to put those Mario Party game boards in this game. But now it makes a lot more sense because we know that by the end of this month, we should be hearing something about the NSO price changes, including the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Genesis. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, these are just 10 games that I'm personally looking forward to. Well, I guess technically it's 9 plus a Nintendo Switch OLED. But again, these are just games that I'm interested in. If there's other games that are coming out this month that you're interested, leave it in the comments below. Let me know if there's any games that I should check out based on what other games are coming out later this month. So make sure you like the dang video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.